So, welcome back everybody to another episode of Star Wars The Old Republic. The last two episodes have been recorded without me vocally speaking. But however, in this instance, I shall be speaking. Or so. I've been sick lately. Pardon me. Yes. I haven't played this game in eons. It's been a long, very long time since I last played this game. And not to say like I'm old. Not to say that it's been so long. Everybody that has server merges and whatnot, it seems. It's historic. Heroic.
There, good as new.
This must be heroic right here.
Senator, please comprehend. Repairing Coruscant's infrastructure is green obtuse. To form the red parallel, we require a black bisector.
Oh, this is pointless. I can't understand a word you're saying.
I use mistaken words and request patience. This will be clearer. The lower levels are alarming and filled with casualties. Active collaborators can solve problems.
Oh, I give up. Do you have any idea what this ambassador droid is trying to say?
Why approach me?
I don't know. Even the protocol droids can't decipher these speech patterns. I'm at my wit's end. I'm Senator Oranda. This is Patake from the Gree Enclave. Before you ask, the Gree are remote people, isolationist. They help build Coruscant's original infrastructure. We asked for assistance with repairs, they sent the droids.
What sort of infrastructure needs repairing?
Power, water, and waste reprocessing. Things the world needs to survive. The war left a lot of Coruscant in bad shape.
The Enclave bargains resources and offers reversal of Coruscant's yellow concave. We commit to White Vertex to achieve this.
Gree droids seem to speak in Gree patterns, so this gibberish is what I've got to rebuild Coruscant with.
I speak attentively in hopes of comprehension. The bargain encounters great challenges. My delegates suffer assault affecting the maintenance, fire, damage, and fear. Do you follow?
No.
Coruscant isn't a safe place. That's not news.
My delegates comprehend your terms too well. They reject transit beyond this tower.
Coruscant needs these repairs to continue functioning. Patake, you have to convince your delegates to brave these dangers.
Impossible. My delegates require aid from one accustomed to fire, damage, and chaos. A black bisector, you see?
Allow me to do this.
I will compensate the black bisector with useful and valued items only available from the Enclave. My delegates will describe their black spheres for you. These are bold, courageous mission callings. Speak to them and learn.
Go entry Gree. Known for their bizarre and wonderful technology as much as their unusual cephalopodic anatomy, the Gree are one of the oldest species in the galaxy. Their civilization once flourished in the Outer Realm, though the glory days of their people ended thousands of years ago, before the rise of the Republic. In modern times, with much of their history forgotten and the greatest achievement of their people lost, most Gree live in seclusion in the Enclave, a mid-sized region of space carefully isolated from outside contact. However, the Gree reputation as engineers and artisans is still unmatched. Genuine Gree technology is worth a fortune to collectors and researchers, do few Gree world part with such treasures, preferring to lend their skills instead. You know, it'd be nice, and I'm gonna read all these throughout the series of this game in total, because I'm gonna play all of the 16 roles that this game has to offer. But it would be nice if EA allowed players to go and attempt
Never
to
going
farm
back. Never going
for
back to
that
Blue
merchandise.
Now I am Yellow Concave.
It'll
Injuries
have
mark my
a
chassis forever. And why?
0.001%
Ungrateful humans.
drop rate on whatever item to sell for a fortune.
How were you damaged?
Fire, smoke, blades. The occupants of level below committed numerous assaults. My safe return was improbable. Never going back. Coruscant's life waters are sluggish, stagnant. Patake commanded me. Go to the level below, repair the broken hydro supply, make clean life waters flow. I crafted a solution to achieve Patake's command. All was orange sphere until I arrived at the level below, then green perpendicular.
How were you going to fix the hydro supply?
I crafted a durable object of green ingenuity, perfectly aligned for the needed maintenance. Patake failed to impart the lethal conflict enemies waiting on the level below. Many weapons and offenders despising my arrival. I fled Black Sun with my crafted solution intact, but the repair progresses unresolved. Coruscant's life waters remain sluggish, stagnant, without repairs. The hydro supply must have my crafted solution.
Can I take your crafted solution to the hydro supply?
You offer yourself as a black bisector. That is a gratifying, unpredicted announcement. I pledge to provide items of green ingenuity in return. Take and apply my crafted solution to the hydro supply, but do not apply before deactivating nearby flow valves, or pressure explosion death will result. Be alerted. Black Sun green perpendicular will provide onslaught. May you experience blue tangent and return intact.
So, but yeah, I remember when I played this game in my glory days when I was a lot younger, and I didn't have to pay no bills, or I still don't pay no bills, but while I was still free from college, I beat this game in 1 week because I remember I was on a much harder map. I forgot the name for it. We'll get to the map eventually, and 2 Civ players beat me. Like, they had managed to go past the barricade that they managed to go to the barricade that was supposed to be protected, but it wasn't. You know them, like, well, you may not know yet as we go through, but for those who have played beat the game, you may have encountered the supposedly very hard NPCs that do not drop any form of loot. The hard guardians, they passed through the area and got into that section where all the players would come and spawn and travel in, and they just kept PKing players. And I said, you know what? I'm sick of this. I'm sick of getting PK'd by Imperial players who bought a subscription.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
And
have a safe and pleasant stay.
yeah. And I was like, you know, I'm so sick of this. I spent a whole week as much as possible, and I beat it. I beat it in a week for that sole determination. After that, my main's like 60 because I bought one of the expansions, but after that, the computers I was using to play Star Wars originally was way too laggy. The systems couldn't handle the huge demand that this game requires. Like, it isn't as bad as it used to be. But that's because I turned, even on this computer I have right here, I turned off a lot of the that's what I heard. I turned off a lot of this graphics settings down to a minimum, and so it's easier to run. But it's still a fun game though. Still a fun game. I hate that there's a level cap for it on this particular planet, because that world boss, in particular in the last video, there's really no unless you're a commander, I think that's the only role that can actually take that particular war boss solo. Because when I started the game, I remember that there was a particular player playing solo league. Galactic Rampage Part 1. Defeat non-player opponents throughout the galaxy. Only enemies worth experience will count towards this ejection. Gray Senate has returned to the Loon, continuing its mysterious millennium-long mission to attack, collect, and study data on every sentient civilization. Alright, final enemies right now. Just want to do the missions, get off Coruscant. Let's move on to, I think the next map is Tatooine. Actually it is, and that map, I'm not sure if this is a PvP server. It says it's PvE. And before I continue the session, I should look through the servers to see if there's any more PvP servers, but it seems not to be that I know of so far. So that's the conclusion with this. But on Tatooine in particular, when you get on there, you get like level 30, you're gonna still get beat up, because I know a lot of Imperial players used to sit at like one particular corner of the map. Couldn't see. I don't feel like it. And they used to camp at one particular corner. You couldn't see them, and I think it was because of lag. Because it take a minute for them to by the time they load in, you got jumped from straight off the bat. But I know. Well, I suppose I just continue to talk in present terms, because since there may be some
We found the one part of the
viewers
Black Sun territory that isn't on fire. Lucky us.
some of you viewers might. Does this want to hurt you? What? I don't have the option for it right now. It says shut off the valve, but they don't have an option for it. Yeah, I don't have. So it's not lighting up. Engaging. Yeah, it's not lighting up for me, so I think I might skip the step. What I'm supposed to do here? It's
Never a dull moment. We should visit war zones more often. There, good as new.
That's just one thing I need to do after these missions is to go back to complete to get new movesets.
Isn't teamwork grand?
Oh, no. I guess I'm not supposed to do anything right now with this. Conquest. Yeah, I skipped this stuff. Oh? I don't know. We're gonna destroy 12 Black Sun, Green Black Sun units. And then see the updates. If not, then I perhaps do this a little early. So, show off the sub. I'm gonna go back here and see something. That was an issue with certain missions on here. Is that if you didn't do them in a certain procedure, or it feels like that sometimes, you wouldn't be able to do it. That's what I think I'm experiencing here. Is it usually you okay, see that was highlighted. It wasn't highlighted earlier. That one's on. And on this particular building is that's what the fun is. That's what it really. That's for this particular game mode. That's what the fun actually starts. Right, for this particular game, that's what the fun actually starts when you get to Tatooine. Because Tatooine is so big that there's some interesting stuff that there's some interesting events that occur. Like you might there's a world boss for Tatooine. I'm not sure it was hard or easy to do it solo, but I think it was people. So fighting. Yeah, you can just someone he took care of them, but made life easy.
Hey, what are you doing? Get away from that! Back off! This is our hydro supply, and we like it broken. Now get lost.
What are you kids doing here?
We live here. Who do you think you are, stomping in here like this? We need this water. We don't have any money, and there's nowhere else in the district to get water for free. We'll die if it gets shut off.
That's truly a shame.
Yeah, well, sorry doesn't help us much.
Sarcastic.
Just leave us alone. This is the only place we've got, and the only way for us to get by.
If I gave you some credits, would you be able to find a new place to go?
Yeah, that'd be a start. It'll take a lot, though. Are you gonna give us enough?
This should take care of you, and your friends.
Whoa! I've never even seen that many credits before. We can trade for a long time with these. Thanks!
It'd be nice if they take out your currency, but it don't, so you don't actually get to see the amount. So you don't get to see the amount that's being consistent. So, right away! Level 14, yeah. That's clean. Alright, that mission is done. We'll move on to the main mission. Yeah, we're on supposedly bail. Get out of this Coruscant. Because Coruscant, it's fun when you get here first. And then after that, it gets really repetitive later. However, with Tatooine is big, it gets boring too, but not as fast as Coruscant does, in my opinion. Also, some of you may ask what the additional slots are for. That is, when you play play Warzone, you're gonna need these extra additional slots for multiple actions, such as the ones that got down in the hot fire currently. So that's why you might need it. The word might depends on like what type of playstyle you have. Like, because at one point tanks used to dominate Warzone, but now I'm not sure. There's been a lot of nerfing, a lot of things that have changed since I've been gone. Pick up as soon as it. No. That's my next stop. We'll see. I know I gotta. Nah, I don't know what we're right here. Get crushed. My body just serves. Companion. I don't think my companion can wear any of the stuff I have. Yeah.
Thanks.
What other stuff I can get to my companion?
Thanks.
Let's go ahead and look all this and get this on my inventory. Artwork collector. Oh, that was the XP thing. Alright.
Thanks.
Now, I don't know, I don't forgot. Oh, here's the influence menu. Okay. How much influence? Ooh, wee. 22. What you got?
Thanks.
Ooh, wee, 250,000 is the maximum. Let's get all this out of my inventory.
Thanks.
This is really low stuff, but it's actually
thanks.
Get your extra inventory so you don't have to pop. Because when you're like you're a non-member.
Good as new. Thanks.
Alright, when you're not a subscriber, it's the better term. You get a limited amount of
Guess you like me
storage.
after all.
also have a maximum money cap.
Not sure why you thought of me. Thanks.
Wow, I need that. Holy cow. That's nice. 153. What was the other one? Now I forgot what was considered much more significant in terms of the stats that you need. I know for tanks it's more mainly based on armor. All the other stuff like endurance, mastery, power, and critical rating. I'm not sure what those are supposed to do anymore. I'm rusty. Yes. Or let's see. Power increases the amount of damage you can suffer before it being defeated. Okay, I need endurance. What's mastery? Okay, I need that too. Power, I like critical, increases speed which abilities executed, okay. Accuracy increases the chance your attacks will affect the target. This would be nice. This would also be nice. Shield would be nice. Presence, I don't care about presence. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead to vendor.
I've got good suppliers. Only the best sold here.
These boots are actually better than the boots I got going on.
Feel free to browse.
I actually need a new lightsaber. Oh, yes, I need to sell all this.
Nice to see customers. Can I get you anything?
Okay, so that. Gotcha. No. No. Oh my god, the main ones before I started here this. I want to buy this back so I can see if I can put this on my companion. I think my companion's like not sure 100. Did this not do anything? I know Kyra's this is light armor. What is this? This is medium armor as well. This is on 25. Yeah, this is better for her. 153. Yeah. Now I'm not sure if she gets like. I'm not sure if she gets perks or not from this particular sets I got. To be truly fair, I cannot equip that with her. But yeah,
feel free to browse.
We're just gonna roll with it.
You're fine.
Thank you for that. Sure would have been nice. So we're done with the armor. The armor. We are going to go to our next objective.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
You have a pack of Oreo cookies for me? And here we are, driving through the galaxy without any music. Actually, I think it's just some speaking. We can turn just a little music on, just a wee bit. Turn on like at maybe. So the trips won't be so boring. We got double XP. I guess I record for there a couple hours. What I'm gonna do before I continue? Don't go around. Like, I understand. We just see, I got some I got new move sets. I didn't get lost, so there's not really no purpose to me coming back to the thing yet. But when I do come back, I'm gonna buy me a mount so I can move faster.
Oh, snipers.
We're just going we're going for all the unfriendlies because I don't feel like fighting. Just down the main road. We'll be some happy campers. And I guess we're gonna look at the side mission here.
Excuse me, you don't look like a Justicar. I hope. The Justicars say they're protecting us from the Black Sun, that they're better than the gangs, but they're not. I hate them. You're really not one, right? I don't want to get in trouble, like Brayden did.
Who's Brayden? Are you asking for my help?
Please, can you help me rescue Brayden? He's my brother. He's only 15, but they think he's older. They say they indentured him because he broke one of their stupid curfew laws. So they lock him up all day and make him shoot the Black Sun all night. He's going to die.
There's no job for a boy.
If these Justicars wish to keep the peace, it will not be on the backs of children.
Thank you. Are you really a Jedi? They say sometimes Jedi appear to children who are truly in need. To get to Brayden, you'll need some special belt they all wear. It's the only way to get past the security field where Brayden is.
That sounds like some
Please bring him back to me.
That sounds like some wrong. That sounds like some super wrong kind of stuff right there. That statement. All right. Let's see. Hey, missions.
Master Jedi. Don't see too many of you on Coruscant anymore. Certainly not in Justicar territory. Agent Reed Gandon, Strategic Information Service. Notice anything odd down here? Like how quickly the Justicars took control? Weapons and armor don't just materialize out of thin air. The Justicars have a supplier, and it isn't the Republic. You follow?
You suspect the Justicars of illegal trade?
And worse, black market goods are one thing, but trading with the Empire is treason. Whoever's got the weapons runs the show. The SIS needs to know where those supplies are coming from. The Justicars control their own shipping dock, and I'm sure they keep records. I just need someone who can handle an ambush to get them.
Storming the docks might make the Justicars suspicious.
If there were another way, I'd be topside and long gone by now. Get those records to me as soon as you find them. You don't want to get waylaid by the Justicars.
Alright, we got another mission. Strategic Information Services. Alright. The Strategic Information Service, SIS, is the Republic's premier intelligence and espionage agency. Chartered and overseen by the Galactic Senate, the SIS is responsible for information gathering and covert operations both inside and out of public space, as well as for assisting military, local law enforcement, and Jedi order. Excuse me. The SIS is the latest. I'm gonna read this after too. Later. The SIS is the latest in a long line of public espionage agencies founded and disbanded over the centuries. Originally a monitoring and decryption arm of the Senate Library, the SIS rapidly expanded during the war against the Empire. It remains smaller, more focused, and cooperative, underfunded in comparison to Imperial intelligence, but has proven its effectiveness many times over. Although by no means a secret organization, the SIS keeps a relatively low profile. SIS operators are rarely revealed, and its administrators almost never appear alongside senators or other officials. This is the public relations gambit. The SIS believes that the Republic citizenry would be uncomfortable with the nature of its work, and so avoids attracting attention and unwanted questions. There's a lot to read to this, but like I said, I ain't do now. I probably will read that section of the lore. Kinda need to get them out. We're gonna do the main. Nah, I can't avoid this one.
There, good as new.
Oh, it's to break that. Okay. Because of that, I need this over here. This.
It's a nice skyline view. Explains why the Justicars settled here.
Alright, we do the side mission, because it's the closest. Do the side mission first, then knock out the main story. And then, yes. But, yeah, we do the side mission first, then I'm gonna start recording.
There, good as new.
I need to go see those.
The Force be with us.
It's also almost time. It's actually almost May, so everybody prepare for May the 4th be with you. Activity don't. Go ahead and claim this for some other individual comes to take it. Capture materials.
There, good as new.
Not like just doing tanking alone, keeping yourself alive is probably the easiest thing to do. But guarding another person while taking damage is a little different.
We've still got a galaxy to save. Let's get back to it. Never a dull moment. We should visit war zones more often.
Everybody finish that mission. And then go return this dude for 100. It's gonna be this last 5. Go here and beat these last couple of things. Make some credits for this when you can. I mean, it gets more plentiful when you get up in the stage, but right now, when I buy this mount, which should probably be 15,000 credits, if I'm not mistaken. Some things were pretty expensive. They're still expensive when you get money. But we're gonna go ahead and turn in this man's quests, and then we can go this way, and then I'm gonna take a slight break, complete this last mission. I hope it's this last main quest mission, and then this quest, and then that'll be it for a while in this game. It's fun, but it takes a long time to complete a mission. Especially because I'm walking. Or I'm trying to find everything. Cause I went the wrong way. I know you can get a mount in the mail, but I forgot how you go about doing that. And some mounts are faster than others. And Tatooine, walking around without a mount is not an option. It's so big. You still to be so bored, just aching for somebody to like just walking around that long. Alright, we'll finish some man's quest.
Shipping records from the Justicar docks. There should be everything you need.
Couldn't have done it better myself. These records prove the Justicars are getting supplies from off-world. I'll transmit these to headquarters, let them chew on it a while. You've got my thanks.
Last time we see this dude,